Hi guys, just a quick one here for you. More so about the Volkswagen Audi secondary air injection systems. I'm not sure if it applies to any and all other manufacturers as well. And I'm not sure if you guys have noticed in the past when your secondary air injection system pump runs, you'll hear the tone or the pitch of the pump change just towards the end of its activation period. And basically what the system does is when it closes off the Combi valve, the pump continues to run, and I believe that the computer uses that moment in time to verify the closure of the combination valve or diverter valve, whichever you want to call it. So I'm demonstrating in this following video how this diverter valve slash combi valve hangs open momentarily, and basically what happens when the computer de-energizes the vacuum valve to close off the combi valve, it's expecting the flow of air to stop entering the exhaust, and it can tell that that's not happening because obviously the combi valve is open and it still sees air in the system via the O2, the short-term fuel trim. Hopefully that makes sense. It'll make more sense once you see what I'm talking about in the video. But anyways, don't always assume you're not getting airflow through the combi valve. It could also be that you're getting too much or unwanted airflow through the combi valve because it's not closing. Okay, here's a good indicator of secondary airflow, incorrect flow. Not necessarily not enough flow into the exhaust. Here's what I mean. So right now I got the vacuum hose attached to the combi valve, which is right there, and when I apply vacuum you should hear exhaust coming out of the tube. So you can hear the exhaust pulses. It's holding vacuum, the diaphragm is working. I'm going to release vacuum, that valve should close. No more vacuum, but you could hear the delay in secondary air shutting off, or at least the combi valve closing. I'll do it again. It's open. This guy here is open. I'm going to close it again. Still open. Still open. Still open. Still open. Now it's closed. So that combi valve is not returning quickly enough. I've had many blonde moments over the years where I recorded something and then second guessed myself afterwards, or just realized what I did wrong or what I could have done better. In this case, 1.8T combi valve. I have a video of me showing how I struggle with two 5mm Allen bolts. When all you have to do is take off the three here, 1, 2, and 3, and then you can take this assembly out. Okay, so as you can see, there's the port for the secondary air. That's the 3 mounting bolts, 1, 2, and 3 here. And you detach 2 wiring harness loom clips. There's one clip right there and one more up here. You'll see better on your car. But then you can remove this whole thing. You just wiggle it out and it's out, because trying to get at these two Allen bolts with this installed in the engine is a pain in the ass, as my other video will attest. So don't do it that way. I don't know why I did it that way. A noisy secondary air pump can be due to the housing splitting. There are rivets that break. Those two, the heads are missing. This one's got the head still. And so you can see when the rivets break, the housing separates. So what you can do is you can drill out the rivets, put bolts through here, and then tighten the halves back up, or use zip straps. That works too. On the Audi 1.8Ts and the Golf and Jetta's 1.8Ts with the secondary air mounted low, you can remove this guy without taking the whole bracket off. There are three little 10mm nuts that hold the pump to the bracket. From the bracket, or the bracket itself is held on by three 8mm bolts. There's one right here, and there's one over on this side. Right there, you can see it, sort of. And then the upper one is up at the top. You'll see better on your car. But anyways, you can loosen all those three. You can remove the bottom two, and then you can move the bracket over, and you can remove the secondary air pump.